So recently I asked for some recommendations for political satire from Canada to make a reaction to. And this one is very topical, only recently released. It's from this hour has 22 minutes, which I watched a video from recently about Donald Trump and Justin Trudeau, which is quite funny. This one's there's only one winner in a trade war, so I mean they're on the ball, quick to release this as these sort of things are happening. Since I made my video a couple of days ago about Mark Carney, the potential future Prime Minister of Canada, speaking about those tariffs and Canada's response. Obviously there was not an escalation, but there was some movement in that. An agreement came to play that the tariffs would be extended or delayed for another 30 days, I believe, based on, I think, an agreement that was made in December between Canada and America with the securing the border type thing. So tell me what you think about the current goings on. One thing I have noticed reading the comments from that video and obviously just following the story is that this really seems to have united Canada. Not just that, made Canadians fiercely have made a decision to just buy Canadian products, and I love that, man. I want to know what's your favourite Canadian product actually, but just kind of boycotting American-made products and focusing on buying things made in Canada, which I think is a great idea. Boosts your own economy, and yeah, America can feel the brunt of that as well. Let's watch this. We can learn a little bit more, enjoy some more Canadian humour, and you can tell me what you think about it as always.
Let's see.
What the hell are you doing?
What?
That's Heinz ketchup.
So?
It's American. Buy French's. It's Canadian. We're in a trade war, you traitor.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Mrs. Butterworth? You were gonna buy American maple syrup?
Oh.
I mean, even before any of this, buying American maple syrup over Canadian seems like a pretty crazy thing in normal times. Like, what do you think about that? Would you ever buy American maple syrup even before this? What's it like the popular or best Canadian maple syrup, man?
Okay, that costs way more.
So does freedom. What the hell is that?
My Timmy's.
What?
Timmy's is Canadian.
Not anymore. It's Brazilian now. Buy second cup.
Oof. Maybe we just don't buy coffee for a while.
That's fair.
Okay, what restaurant chains are safe?
Boston Pizza, New York Fries. Basically, if there's an American city in the name, it's probably Canadian.
Is that true, actually? That if those are the names of real restaurants, where did that originate from? Why would they use the name of American cities for Canadian brands? That's interesting.
Cheetos?
No.
Hawkins.
I like my cheesies soft.
War is no time for soft cheesies.
Not my Charmin. Look, I need that. I'm sensitive.
This is like wiping your arse with the Charter of Rights.
Hey, do you say arse in Canada as well, man? I know that's a weird thing to pick up on, but obviously here in Americans always say ass. In Britain we say arse. I know that a lot of British or like British terms and spellings or British English is used in Canada, but the word arse is something quite unique. I never thought that would have been used in Canada. Great to hear, or maybe that's only certain parts of Canada that's used as well.
Try Royale. If it sounds English or French, it's probably Canadian. What else is on your list?
Chips,
Hickory sticks.
orange juice,
Clamato juice.
Old El Paso taco kit,
Kraft dinner.
Frosted Flakes,
Kraft dinner.
and Kraft dinner.
2 boxes of Kraft dinner.
I thought Kraft was owned by Heinz.
Yeah, but KD is made in Canada. Ketchup bad, cheesy does good. What do you drink?
Jack Daniels.
Crown Royal.
Right, because if it sounds English or French,
It's probably Canadian.
Right.
Welcome to the fight, soldier.
We all have to do our part. There's only one winner in a trade war.
That'll be $312.32.
I'm gonna have to put everything but the KD back.
Loblaws.
So expensive.
Either way, we win.
Oh my god, taking a dig at Loblaws as well, man. Brilliant stuff, very clever satire again. I mean, a lot of people have been recommending this show. This hour has 22 minutes since I started my channel. I think that's where Rick Mercer's show originated, something like that. So glad to finally be watching stuff, and especially some topical stuff like this, very sharp, not just having a dig at Americans or American-made products, but also Loblaws is not safe at the end there as well. So yeah, tell me what you think about the situation. Are you going to just buy Canadian-made products? Is there any challenges in that? Maybe things that you can only get that are American? And yeah, it's like just interesting as an outsider, just following this story where I can, seeing like it seems to have really brought like Canada together, whether it is like the right and left, whether it's like the English and French, you see some of that mentioned there as well, like just bringing Canada together, supporting Canadian products. Nah, that's great, man. Like Donald Trump coming up with this to try and hurt other countries, and then in the long term probably just going to hurt themselves. And also I've seen people in the comments talk about how they would love for Canada to join the EU, as like radical as that seems. I mean, I can't really speak for that because being British, my fellow country people stupidly voted to leave the EU. But yeah, what do you think about that? Is that ever a possibility? That'd be pretty cool. But tell me what you think about this one. Recommend more Canadian satire, political satire. Thanks.